Alright, here we go. Corporals Corner midweek video number 32. We're back in the forge. And I got something that I've been thinking about for a long time. So let's get to it. So what you just saw right there was a replica of a medieval bolt or arrowhead that they would shoot from either crossbows or from longbows. And I want to cast one of those, or two or three, out of bronze. And I did that earlier today. I have it right here in my hand. This is a bronze replica, and it weighs almost exactly the same. I want to cast a few of these, go ahead and drill them out, and then go out and shoot the bad boys and see if it's actually viable. If so, it's going to open the door to a whole lot more. So let's get to it. Now, before we get too far down the trail, midweek videos are back. Case in point, you're watching one right now, or a few of you who chose to watch are watching one right now. Also, we mentioned that this coming Sunday, the usual solo overnighters are going to return. Now, here's how it's going to work moving forward. I'm going to be dropping items or new items to my Etsy store during the midweek video, as well as on the Sunday solo overnighters as well. And here's why I'm doing that. For two reasons. One, make it important to watch the videos if you want the gear. And two, I'm involved in so many different things right now. I'm making different items, business deals. I'm running across the board 7 days a week, and it's too much to do on one day. Now, someone's going to say, well, I'll wait till Sunday. Well, then you missed out what dropped on Wednesday or Thursday, because they'll sell out in 10 minutes to 30 minutes, just like that. And on Sunday, it'd be a different item. So make it important to watch the videos. Make it a thing. Get notified. Follow me on Instagram. Corporals Corner on Instagram. Follow me on Facebook, Corporals Corner. Follow me on Etsy. Follow me on YouTube. Click all the notifications. Get on my email address. Always be notified. And if you're not, simply go look. On that note, let's get to it. These small flasks right here are really fun to work with because it takes a matter of probably 30 seconds and it's filled up. All we're going to do for this first round here is use our Petrobond Deft Clay. This is 130 mesh. It'll show fine detail really well, and we're going to just stuff it in there is all we're going to do. Just take it and place it in there first like that, and then we're going ahead and pound it down. It's really easy. You can see it just, it's like clay almost. It's not the same, it's got fine sand in it, but once you got that mound on there like that, just pound it in there really quick. Just make sure it overlaps itself. And it's completely filled to the top. People say, well, you make it look easy. Actually, it is. It's very easy. I mean, it's not hard at all. You see what I'm doing. Once it's flat like this, you know it's flat because it all comes off. I mean, there you go. It's done. So we'll just scrape this away here. We'll just grab it and flip it over. See, it's done. So all I'm going to do here now is take my finger and pack that down right there. You'll see what I'm doing here in a minute. This is where we're going to pour our liquid at, or our liquid metal or liquid bronze. So the piece that you want to cast, you're going to just stick it on there, and I'm just going to push it down to where it's inside, just like that, and we'll pack around it. This next step here, get some baby powder or talcum powder. Just put it across here. You want to do this, that way your molds won't stick together when you take them apart. It's optional. Place this on top here. And then we'll take the rest of the clay, pack it inside there. Just keep adding to it. And just like before, we'll just saw it off here, make it nice and flat. The best thing about this Deft Clay is that it shows great detail. It's a lot easier to work with than that green sand. It's a lot more expensive too. And look at that. Beautiful. So we have half here and half here. Perfect. we'll just flip it over and line it back up. Here's the reality of doing a small project like this. Most of my casting videos, you see me bust out a foundry and a big crucible cup and melt a bunch of copper and go through this whole process and then dump it inside of that mold right there. For small projects, all you have to do is get a small cast iron ladle. And if you have a forge with at least 2 burners, you can put small amounts of copper inside here and then simply place it between 2 burners like so. It will heat both sides of it, melt the copper at 1900 degrees, and then toss in a small piece of pewter or tin and create bronze. So you can do the exact same thing in a forge and not even mess around with buying a $2 or $3 or even $500 foundry. So something to think about. Large projects, you're making big swords and knives and things like that, yes, or a big skillet like what I did. Something small like arrowheads, you know, frog gigs, jewelry, things like that. Small ladle and you're in business. Look at that. Almost perfect. That bronze weighs almost as much as iron and steel. It's almost the same. And it's soft, like a normal hardened file like this on steel will knock burrs off. It's doing the exact same thing on the bronze. So I'm happy with that. The steel arrowhead was 0.5 and this one here is 0.6. So it's close. Like I said, it's almost the same weight. It's close. And that probably comes from not drilling it deep enough. I mean, just by looking at it, it's close. So I mean, if I took that off, it'd probably be exactly the same. I don't care. That's splitting hairs to me. I don't care. Now, putting this on an arrow shaft should be wood. I don't have one. All I have are these practice ones that are garbage from Walmart. So here's what I'm thinking. Now, back in the day, they didn't drill these things out and stick them on there. They actually split the arrow, placed it inside, and tied it off. What I'm going to do is something so simple it's stupid. I got a hot glue gun and a glue stick. I'm just going to put glue inside this and shove it on there. Once that thing solidifies, it's on there. And it should be on there long enough to actually practice with. And that's what I want to see. I want to see how this thing flies. So let's go ahead and do that real quick and then get out there. Okay, so truth be told, rifle or crossbow for me any day of the week and twice on Sunday. I'm new at this longbow recurve stuff, but for me, 25 to 30 feet, I'm at least hitting the target, so I'm a happy camper. Those were the steel arrowheads. Let's go ahead and try out the bronze one. Boom! And that's what we're talking about right there. In my opinion, that was a pretty successful test. And these things came out, they're looking mean as hell, they're badass, and it actually worked. I'm happy with this. What I don't like is I had to sit here and try and drill these things out. And back in the day, they were flat and they were inserted into the arrow shaft. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to revisit this down the road. I'll go on a couple auctions. I know eBay has a lot of them as well. Museums that are closing down, they have artifacts. If I can find some early bronze arrowheads, I'll get them and then we'll cast them, make replicas, and then actually get some wood arrows and actually fasten them in there and then take them out. Because that's pretty fun to do. I mean, it's old world technology that's 100% useful. It's great. I love this. So, once again, doing things that other people are not doing is what it's all about. You can reinvent already reinvented wheel and spin your wheels all day. Or get out there and do things that people dream about doing. And that's the whole purpose of my channel, to inspire you to get out there, get outdoors, and get her done. So on that note, let's end this bad boy off. With that, all the gear in my videos can be found on 2 places. 1, my Amazon affiliate page, and 2, my Etsy store. Both links are found inside my description box. Now please do me that favor. Hit that like and subscribe button, then ring that notification bell. Once you ring that bell, please select all notifications. And as always, thank you for your comments, views, and support. Thanks for watching. Get out in the field, have some fun. I'm going to catch you next time.